Welcome back, traders, and happy pre-Friday. I'm Christina Bartholomew, market analyst, and at this video I'm going to present my analysis on Euro Yen, Dollar Swiss Franc, and Gold. We have a couple of key US data releases coming out today and tomorrow, including initial jobless claims, retail sales, Philadelphia's manufacturing index, and Michigan's consumer sentiment. All could be an update on the US consumption outlook. Besides that, we have an election in Japan. The ruling party has lost significant support, and there is a risk of losing power in the upper house as the opposition party is campaigning over lower consumption taxes, while that could still add more pressure on fiscal debt. So both the US and Japanese yen will be closely watched in the coming sessions. And let's first look at Euro Yen, because that had an amazing rally recently. It gained around more than 7% since the end of May, hitting a one-year high 173.22 earlier this week. But we can see that the price is currently trading at the lower band of this bullish channel, and given the overbought signals over here, which have been persisting since mid-June, the pair might be sensitive to negative news, to downside risks. So if the price fails to hold above 171.90, I expect a drop towards the 169.75, 170.40, where the 20-day moving average is placed. Then lower than that, the 168.60 region, where this constraining line over here coming from November 2023 is placed. That could be the next pivot point ahead of the 50-day moving average and the 166.50 region over here. So there's risk for, the pair seems to be sensitive to negative news, and a pullback cannot be ruled out. However, if the price manages to hold within this bullish channel, the next resistance could come around 174.83 and 175.50. There is a key tentative rising line coming from August 2024, so that could be the next. The next higher high could emerge around this territory and closer to the upper band of this bullish channel. Now looking at Dollar Swiss Franc, unlike Euro Yen, Dollar Swiss Franc is trying to exit a bearish channel above 0.8040. Unfortunately, looking at the technical indicators, we can't confirm a bullish bias. The RSI is rising, but it's still below its 50 neutral mark, while the stochastic oscillator seems to be already set for a negative turn, as the MACD remains still within the negative zone down here. So negative risks are still in play in this market, and a continuation higher cannot be confirmed. Nevertheless, we shouldn't forget that the price has hit a more than decade low around 0.7870. It managed to return above these long-term support lines. So that suggests that perhaps some buying could come into play. If we close above 0.8040, then the next barrier could come around 0.8120. While higher than that, I would like to see a clear close above this resistance line over here at 0.8120. The 50-day exponential moving average is also placed here. If we surpass this, and also it's also placed around this territory around 0.8120. So perhaps if we close above it, we could reach finally this 0.82 number, where this resistance line is located. Then higher than that, the pair could pick up steam towards 0.8340 before heading towards the 200-day exponential moving average. The price could probably meet this line around 0.8470. Now the downside, if negative pressures return, I expect the price to consolidate near 0.89 and 0.8960. There are a couple of key constraining lines within this zone. If we fail to hold here, then the price could meet this tentative support line around 0.7820, while lower than that, the price could extend this downtrend to 0.7640 and 0.7710. And finally, looking at the gold, well, this has been quite stable this week, but this is not necessarily a positive sign. Well, if you look, the price failed to close above the 3,355. This has been a key pivot point for a couple of months now. If you look the price since May. So that was a pivotal point, and the price failed to close above it, and instead it reversed lower to retest a couple of support trend lines near 3,325. The 50-day moving average is also providing some support, but looking at the technical indicators, there is no bullish sign yet. Both the stochastic and the RSI are pointing to the downside. The RSI is around 50. Of course, it's not within the bearish territory, but it's still struggling to grow above 50. So that suggests that perhaps downside pressures could keep waving on this market, and the only opportunity for rebound could be around the 3,300 and around the upper band of this Ichimoku cloud. If we fail to hold here, then we may see a steep decline to 3,230. That's where the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of this outlook over here is located, and another failure here could extend the decline to 3,165, where the 61.8% Fibonacci mark, as well as this constraining line coming from October 2024, are placed. Now, in the event we finally surpass the 3,355 level, we will also have to break above this, above the triangle, above the 3,420 mark, and even surpass the previous high of 3,450 in order to accelerate towards the 3,500 psychological mark. While higher than that, I expect the next higher high to emerge somewhere between 3,570 and near the 36 psychological mark. So that's the end of my analysis. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please subscribe to this channel. We'll be back next week for more technical updates. Thank you for watching, and wish you have a great weekend. Bye bye for now.